So I went in and I pressed her, laid her down, I straightened her off.
Good morning, 36th District Court in the state of Michigan is now in session with the Honorable Marlena Taylor presiding. During these proceedings, there's no eating, no talking, no lying down, no wearing of any head garments or driving unless for religious purposes. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Attorney Baldwin. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Ronald Dale Wilson Jr. This is U ticket 669-62423. This is one count of disorderly conduct. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning. Harry Bachman, P55052 for the defendant, Mr. Wilson. State your full name, please.
Ronald Dale Wilson Jr.
Judge, we are asking for a waiver trial date, please, by Zoom.
Thank you so much. At this time, the court's going to enter a plea of not guilty on behalf of your client. Can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. You had an opportunity to talk to Attorney Baughman about your case and about your rights.
Yes.
And it's my understanding you want to have a waiver trial before me. That's a trial where I'm the finder of the facts. Is that correct, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'm going to set it for the date of December 20th. December 20th. Now, let me advise you, Mr. Wilson, on that day, you can't leave early to go to work. So you need to make arrangements now to be able to sit the whole entire time, however long that may be, okay?
Yes, I will.
All right, so I'll see you on December the 20th at 9 a.m. via Zoom. I'll set your bond at $0 personal, okay, Mr. Wilson?
Okay, thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Have a good day, okay?
You too.
I will, thank you. You can go ahead and log off. Attorney Robinson, you're here on Troy Ward?
Yes, Judge.
Whoa, I see him. Let me see if he's here.
I talked to him.
He didn't sign in, not to my knowledge. So,
Judge, he hasn't checked in yet.
So you may want to find him, Attorney Robinson, okay?
All right, I'll go looking.
All right, thank you. Let us know, okay?
Yes,
All
Judge.
right, Attorney, is he good? Attorney Brown?
Yes, Your Honor.
You ready on, I'm on YouTube now, so I'll choose my words wisely. You ready on your client?
Yeah.
Okay. Does he have any new tickets that I need to know of?
No, though he had those tickets last time we were here, Judge. It's just they didn't get incorporated into our global resolution. I wish they did, and we wouldn't be here today. But
well, you want to know
I
why?
guess
Because they didn't come into our system until after. Huh.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, maybe I need to speak with.
They didn't get entered in until October 5th. That's why. Okay.
So
all
maybe
right.
I
Even
need
though
to
it happened
speak
on
with the city attorney.
Okay. All right. Let me handle this matters. Okay.
Okay.
Now calling the cases of the people versus Jalen. Oh, 1 second. Attorney Baughman, they're in room number 2. Thank you. Now calling the matter of the people versus Jalen Allen Wasson Miller. This is ticket SP 1479529. Count 1, expired plates. Count 2, violation of restricted license. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Also calling ticket number SP 1499470. 1 count violation of the basic speed law. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Brian Brown, P80560, appearing on behalf of Mr. Jalen Wasson Miller, who is present. Mr. Miller, please state your name for the record.
Jalen Wasson Miller.
All right, counsel, how are we moving forward today?
Judge, I have not had an opportunity to speak to the city attorney yet to see if we can have some type of resolution on these tickets yet. So if you could possibly pass this matter for maybe a couple minutes and allow me to have an opportunity to speak with the city attorney. Unless you want to dismiss it. I mean, unless you want to dismiss it.
No, Mr. Brown, I thought I said, were you ready? You said, yeah, I'm ready.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, And I apologize, and I was trying to say I needed to speak to the city attorney first. I thought you were going to pass the matter and give me an opportunity. You mustn't hear me. I apologize, or I must not have
I
been clear.
didn't. All right, let me pass this matter. Mr. Miller, Wasan Miller, I'm gonna put you in the waiting room. Well, no, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room. That way, when he has an offer, he can relay it to you. Okay?
Okay.
All right. And then let me see if I can find Attorney Mason. Does she know? I'll put him in breakout room number 33. Just remember that. And let me find Attorney Mason for you, okay?
Thank you.
Just let her know that we've dealt with a lot of his tickets. Join number 33 for me, okay, Wasan Miller? Okay. Just let her know that we dealt with the majority of his tickets and these were just left behind by accident.
Absolutely. Thank you.
All right. When she comes back to the screen, I'll tell her you need to talk to her. She's not in here right now for some reason. Okay.
Mary and Judge, in case you haven't, can you just make a note that Officer Messina is here for Andre Dancy? Because she keeps going and coming, and I can't keep renaming her every.
I know who she's here for. I got her.
Excuse me, Judge or Clerk.
Yes, it's the
Can't
judge.
reach
What's going
Mr.
on?
I can't reach Ward, but I did reach him last night on the phone.
All right. What day you want to come back with him?
Whatever the court likes.
My pretrials aren't until December 8th. Did you want to try and handle it before then, attorney?
It's up to you, Judge.
Okay. Do you know what he's gonna try and do on his matter?
He wants everything dismissed.
So what you gonna ask for, a pretrial or a bench trial? Can I have a
He
trial?
asked for a jury trial before, so I don't know if that's still his wish. So I need to talk to the prosecutor. This is an older file.
Okay, let me give you a new date then. We are in November. Is December 8th okay? So I don't have to try and
That's
find too
fine.
much?
That's fine.
Okay, I have you. So if he doesn't come December 8th though, I'm leaning on you, okay?
Okay, doke. Thank you,
All
Your
right.
Honor.
You're welcome, Attorney Robinson. You have a great rest of your day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Mr. Washington? Mr. Washington,
Yes, ma'am.
did you, did the attorney tell you to come back out to the courtroom?
Yes, he did.
Okay, he didn't put a note behind it, so I'll just put behind it that you're ready.
Okay. Would you like me to go back on mute now?
Yes, please, and I'm gonna put you in a waiting room.
Hello, good morning.
Attorney Mason, if you can hear me. I'm ready to go in the breakout room when you are, Attorney Mason.
Okay, which one is she using? Breakout room two? Breakout room two?
I'll go there.
Okay.
Thank you.
Involvement, I borrowed the interpreter, so let me do that matter real quick, and then that way I can get her out. Borrowed her from another courtroom. Attorney Cox, Madam Interpreter. All right, let me get you out.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'll call the case and then I'll swear you in, okay?
Yes.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Javier Yafri. This is case number SP 1492826. Count 1, driver's license never acquired. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. And case number SP 1492663, 16 to 20 miles over posted speed. Count 2, registration and/or plate violation. Miss Maria Cox, can you please raise your right hand for me? Do you swear or affirm to translate the Spanish to English and the English to Spanish language to the best of your ability?
I do.
Can you state your name and your qualifications, please, for the record?
Maria Cox, COX, State of Michigan, qualified Spanish interpreter.
All right, thank you. Can you tell them the case called?
Señor Jeffrey, acaban de llamar a su caso los casos números SP 92826, cargos número 1 y 2, que no tenía licencia y no tenía seguro, y el cargo SP 149266, cargo 3, 1 y 2, que iba manejando más arriba de 60 a 20 millas por hora de la licencia de la velocidad permitida.
And can I have your name for the record, Attorney Hoffman?
Good morning, Harry Bachman for the defendant. Sir, state your name, please.
Llamaron al abogado que dijera su nombre. El señor Bachman se presentó representándolo a usted, que dijera su nombre en voz alta, señor Jeffrey.
Jeffrey Zambrano.
How are we proceeding, counsel?
Judge, please enter a not, I'm sorry. Would please enter a not guilty plea for the defendant here today. Set the matter for a pretrial date. I believe he can return with his driver's license. He's been advised.
Yo creo que él puede regresar cuando le den otra fecha, que regrese tal vez con una licencia. Estamos pidiendo que nos den otra fecha para una audiencia preliminar.
Is December 8th enough time for you, sir, or do you need more time?
Señor Zambrano, ¿usted el 8 de diciembre es suficiente tiempo o necesita más tiempo?
Pues sí.
Yes.
All right. Are you sure, sir?
¿Está seguro que es suficiente?
No, yo creo que no.
Well, I think
Porque viene
not,
diciembre.
because December is coming.
I know. I can push it out to the new year if you would like, sir.
Si usted quiere, ella puede ponerlo para el año nuevo. ¿Le parece?
Mejor, sí.
That would be better.
Okay, so let's do January 31st, okay?
Entonces, el 31 de diciembre, de enero, perdón, el 31 de enero.
Okay.
Let me make sure that's a real court date.
Vamos a ver si ese es un día de verdad que hay corte. Un momentico.
Oh, sí. Yes, okay, January 31st at 8:30 a.m.
Entonces, a las 8:30 de la mañana, el 31 de enero.
Bond will be set at $0.
Tiene una fianza de $0.
Okay. Perfecto.
Okay. Perfect.
All right.
Judge, before they leave, Madam Interpreter, would you please restate his name, because what he said is different than what's on the docket.
Yeah, he did say Jeffrey Zambrano. ¿Cuál es? Diga otra. I'll ask him to say his name again.
His whole name.
Dice la secretaria de la corte que usted dijo un nombre diferente de lo que ellos tienen, porque ellos tienen Javier Jeffrey. ¿Cuál es su nombre? Dígalo completo.
Jeffrey Javier.
Jeffrey Javier. ¿Y cuál es su apellido?
Zambrano Díaz.
Okay, so it's Jeffrey Javier as his first name, Zambrano Diaz are his last names.
What is it? So he doesn't have a driver's license. Is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor. He is eligible, however, and he's not disqualified. So
okay.
I've given him some information and he's going to be able to follow through.
Dice que usted no tenía licencia, pero el abogado dice que usted le pueden dar una licencia, que le dio la información que usted necesita para hacer eso.
Okay.
Okay. Either way, he's gonna be on my docket, so we get his name straightened out.
Okay, and Your Honor, would that be via Zoom?
Yes, via Zoom. Yep, by Zoom.
Ok, sí, señor Zambrano. Ese día usted tiene que regresar por el mismo número que hizo hoy por medio de Zoom.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. All right. There's nothing further. That concludes this hearing. Thank you, everyone.
Entonces ya terminamos. Gracias a todos. Thank you, Mr. Bachman. And
Thank you.
Muchísimas gracias. Bye.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Bachman, for hopping out too. And thank you, Madam Interpreter, for hopping on. I appreciate it.
thank you and happy Halloween, Your Honor.
Same to you. All right.
Bye-bye.
Attorney Brown, I'm gonna put you in breakout room number 2 to talk to the attorney unless you've already spoken with her.
Judge, I'm gonna go in 21. He's been asking for help for a while.
Okay. want to talk to you. You ready, Brother Brown? You need to talk to your client first, Attorney Brown. You say, yes, Your Honor.
Yes.
Okay, let me put you in the room with him.
All right, thank you.
No problem. 33. Okay. There you go, Attorney Brown. You ready, Attorney Brown?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, let me bring your guy out. Who's that moving from room to room? I found him. Mr. Williams. Not you, Timothy Williams. I got you. Let me put you in the waiting room. Yvonne Williams.
Yes.
Have you been moving from room to room?
No, I was trying to
Yes,
see.
correct, Mr. Williams. And every time you do it, I get this little charm message in my main session saying that you are moving.
I can't hear you, ma'am.
Every time I talk, I can hear you moving from room to room, and it makes this little message on my main screen. So I have about 25, 26 people today. So you have to be patient. I know it can be a lot just sitting there and nothing's going on, but I have you in the room for a reason. Now, when I have to bring you out here, the attorney may have come to the room, and guess what? He's going to go ahead to the next room because you're not in there. Be patient, okay?
Okay, I can barely hear you, but I'm at work. And I was
Me
trying
too.
to see.
I can't get your client out, Mr. Brown. I'm trying. What is he in there doing?
I just talked to him. Maybe, I don't know. I can text him and tell him to leave the breakout room.
You can. I'm gonna put him on blast right now and tell him that he's not paying attention. Will sign.
Look at my phone from the inside courtroom.
No, man. Did you give me a Troy Ward's file too? It is. You gave it to me. Thank you. Before I forget what I did. All right, Mr. Wasson Miller.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, now calling the matter of the people versus Jalen Allen Wasson Miller. This is ticket recalling these matters. I called them previously on the record. Ticket SP 1479529 counts 1, 2, and 3. And ticket number SP 149947001. We were trying to work something out. May I have your appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please?
Good morning, Your Honor. Brian Brown, P80560. Here on behalf of Mr. Jalen Wasson Miller, who is present. Mr. Miller, please state your name for the record.
Jalen Wasson Miller.
And Your Honor, I believe we have came to some type of agreement with the people.
Okay.
I believe Mr. Miller is pleading responsible to a failure to display, no proof of insurance, expired plates, and then an impeding blockading ticket.
In all those cases, that's all the cases that's on the docket.
Yeah, I know. I understand. That's what they were offering.
Okay, Your Honor, let me just make the correction here for the clarification.
Hello.
On ticket ending 5292, which is a violation of restricted license, the offer is reduced offers failure to display. On ticket ending 5293, no insurance, misdemeanor is dismissed. That's our offer. On ticket ending 5291, expired plates, we have no reduced offer on that one. And on ticket ending 4701, which is violation of the basic speed law, the offer is blockading. Okay.
All right. You want to take advantage of the offer today?
May I have her appearance for the record, Judge?
Oh, can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Ms. Mason, may I have your appearance for the record, please?
For the record, Your Honor, Diachiku Mason, City of Detroit, 43.
All right. You want to take advantage of that offer today, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I want to take your attention back to the date of September 29th of 2023. Were you driving a Dodge vehicle in the area of Vaughn and Midland Streets in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you violate the restricted license that you had at the time?
Yes, ma'am.
Were your plates also expired on the vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you blockade traffic?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, satisfied, counsel?
We are satisfied, yes, Your Honor.
Stipulation to probable cause for the remaining count to be dismissed.
We will stipulate to that, yes.
So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the amended charge of blockading, the amended charge of failed to display, and the expired plates as charged. I won't charge you anything for the failed to display. I do, the other two tickets are statute based, so I have to charge you a fine. The
Okay.
expired plates is $145. Blockading is $175. How much time do you need to pay both of those? You typically have 14 days, but I'll give you more time. How long you need?
Can we get to January for those
Yeah.
other tickets also?
Yeah. And come down here and make a payment plan if you need to. I'll give you until January 30th. To get this together and at least get yourself into a payment plan, okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Thank you for coming back, okay? January
problem.
30th. But make sure that you come down here and set up that payment plan so that you can take care of it, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, have a good day, Mr. Miller. Thank you for being so patient this morning, okay?
You too. Have a good one.
All right, you too. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Welcome, of course.
Your Honor, when you are ready to call cases, would you mind starting with Mr. Corian Williams? He's a med school student, has an 11:15 class.
Yeah, I told him not to come back today, and he insisted that he come back today. And
You got a
look,
good
lo
feel
and
about him.
behold,
You should
let
be
me
happy.
bring him in because I tried to, and then he called and he was fussing out my clerk, talking about some how he needed to come back today, and I didn't want him to come back today because I knew I had a full docket, but he wanted to take care of it today. Go ahead, Attorney Bossman. See, Mr. Williams, when we try and give you information, it's for a reason. It's because I know what my docket looks like. But when you want to push back, we're going to go ahead and let you have just what you need. Don't worry, Attorney Boffman. You keep talking to who you're talking to. Tried to give you a date that had a little less people on so that I can make sure that you had it enough time. Now you got to go. I don't even know if I have this file.
I'm sorry. I appreciate you rescheduling this for me.
I want you to be looking at my face right now.
I can see it.
Thank you. As soon as Attorney Boffman finishes speaking with this individual, I'll call your matter, okay?
I'm ready to call the case, Your Honor. I believe I'm going to talk to the individual after that, if it would please the court.
Okay, give us 1 second. Just tell him to hold on. All right, now calling the matter of the people versus Corian Devonta Williams. This is ticket SP 1484947. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3 is in default, is expired plates. Ticket number SP 1421664. Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, expired plates. And tickets number SX 4185435. Count 1, expired plates. Count 2, no proof of insurance. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Bachman for the defendant. Sir, please state your name. Mr. Williams, state your name.
She froze.
So before he states his name, Your Honor, I move to set aside any defaults, make them part of a global resolution here, and indicate that the defendant, once he comes back online, will be waiving his right to any further hearings or trials. He's also waiving any formal reading of the information complaint or warrant, as we're here for a show cause, but he's going to plead guilty to 3 counts of allowing, and the balance of the cases announced here would be dismissed.
All right. 3 counts of allowing.
3 counts of allowing. I got to give a special thank you to Ms. Mason for her courtesy and understanding.
All right, cool. All right, as soon as we can, he comes back, I'll
He'll
take
come
care of
back.
that.
All right.
Mr. Yana Williams was in an even room. Who had evens and odds?
I'm even. I was not able to speak to Mr. Williams, so he didn't
I know you
respond.
weren't, because he came out here, he kept moving around from room to room, and he came back out here to visit me. So let me put him into a room so he can talk to somebody while I'm waiting for this other matter.
Okay.
Good morning, Judge.
All right, good morning. Hold tight. Now you done move. See, remember I told you lose your place? Hold tight now.
Goes.
All right, here's Mr. Williams.
Okay, we're ready.
All right. Mr. Williams, can you state your name for the record?
Sorry about that.
You gotta hang up one of the devices. Okay. All right. State your name for the record.
Sorry about that. My name is Corian Williams.
All right. Sir, it's my understanding you want to take advantage of a plea today. That's 3 counts of allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. Is that correct, sir?
My understanding that there was 2 counts.
Is it 2 or 3, Attorney Boffman?
Forgive me, Your Honor. My notes reflect that he is pleading guilty to 1 count of expired plates and 1 count of failure to display. He's been advised and is ready to make a factual base.
All right. Please raise your right hand, sir. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right. You can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes.
Understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes.
All right, I want to take your attention back to the date of August the 11th of 2023. Were you in the area of Park in Washington in the city of Detroit in a Jeep vehicle, sir?
Yes.
And did you drive while your license was suspended at the time?
Yes.
Did you also have expired plates at the time?
Yes.
All right, satisfied, counsel?
I am satisfied, Your Honor. I stipulate the probable cause as to the matters being dismissed. And as to the expired plate count, I would stipulate to the facts contained within the 4 corners of the information or complaint for the purpose of the plea here.
All right, so at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the amended charge of failed to display, as well as 1 count expired plates. The remaining counts called on this record today will be dismissed. Sir, the fine for expired plates is $145. Typically, you have 14 days to be able to pay that. Is that going to be enough time for you?
What are my options for extending the 14 days?
How much time do you need?
Can I get 30 days instead, please?
You can. I'll make it due no later than 11/30.
Thank you.
2023. How many other tickets did I just miss? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Did you get everything renewed yet?
I'm in the process of doing that.
Is finances the reason why you're not doing it quickly?
Yes.
It is. I'm a full-time medical student at Wayne State, so I can't really work a job. So
All right. So I'm gonna waive the cost of fines on the other ticket. If you don't pay this $145 and get your stuff back together, and I see you again, I'm gonna be disappointed, Mr. Williams. Get your stuff together. Good luck to you in school, okay?
thank you so much. I appreciate it.
You're very welcome. Have a good day, okay? All right. Bye-bye, Mr. Williams. All right. I know you need to talk to the person on the phone. And then I need him to go back to room 22. Are you able to go back to room 22, Mr. Williams? Yvonne Williams? If not, I'm gonna put him in a different room.
Hello?
Hello, are you able to go back to 22 or you need to go to a different room?
It won't, you say go to another room. I go to room 20, take the room.
I go to 26. I put you in 26.
All
right. Corporal Williams, you can go ahead and leave. Mr. Worthy did not join us today in court. Thank you very much, though.
Okay, good morning. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Good morning. Thank you. I appreciate you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
There's an Adrian Williams in the waiting room. I'm not sure if he spoke with the attorney or not because there's no note behind his name.
What's his name?
William.
Should I bring him out now?
Adrian Williams. He
Yeah.
did. He came back into the main session, and then I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
The attorney didn't put a note behind his name, so. Mr. Williams? Adrian Williams?
Yeah.
Did the attorney ask you to come to the courtroom?
I am in the courtroom, I think, Anna.
Did the attorney ask you to come here to the courtroom?
Yeah, I think.
I'm gonna put you back.
He said he was done with me.
Okay. All right. Okay, you're gonna go back to the waiting room. Hold on one moment. Attorney Boston?
Yes, can you have the the person who's there live call me back?
Sure. Oh, I thought he was talking.
He was, and I.
Okay.
Thanks.
He's calling you back right now, okay?
Thank you.
Okay, the gentleman, what's your name, please?
Eduardo Work.
I'm sorry?
Eduardo Work.
Wow. Okay, it's really hard to hear. Eduardo, you said the first name is Eduardo?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you come closer to your phone? Because it's really hard to hear you.
I'm doing it all over.
Hey, Mr. Wirtz, you were here earlier. Did the attorney ask you to come back to the courtroom?
Yes, Eduardo Works.
Okay, great. That's much better. You were here earlier. Did you talk with the attorney?
Yeah, I talked to him and I text my insurance, my plate. He told me to take a picture of my plate, my insurance, and my registration. I sent it to him, and then somebody just came on real quick and was like, "All right, what on?" And it was like it wasn't even a minute. It wasn't even 30 seconds, and they hung up. And that's why I'm calling back now.
Do you remember which breakout room you were in?
23.
23?
Yes, 23.
Okay, I'm going to put you back in 23.
Are we ready on Mr. Yancey?
Yes. Stand with the red flag.
Right here, little green dot right here. Attorney Boffman. Attorney Boffman. Attorney Boffman. Attorney Boffman.
I'm sorry, I had the cord on you. Forgive me.
Oh, it's okay. You ready on Mr. Yancey?
Ready.
Okay, the officer was here. I don't see her anymore.
Okay.
Okay, now calling the matter of the people versus Andre Webster Yancey. This is ticket number U59649121, violation of the firearm ordinance. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Bachman on behalf of the defendant. Sir, loud and clear, please state your name.
Andre Webster Yancey.
Thank you. I'd also acknowledge that Officer Messina was here, assuming that officer was here to give testimony against the defendant. The defendant has decided to waive his right to any trial this morning, Your Honor. He's going to plead guilty. The recommendation is for a 12-month delayed sentence.
All right, if that's the case, sir, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hands down. Did you have a chance to talk to Attorney Bachman about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in this matter? You understand that?
Yes.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes.
All right, sir, I want to take your attention back to the date of, it looks like April 12th of 2021. Were you in the area of Tacoma, 16316 Tacoma in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And while you were in that area, did you violate the firearm ordinance?
Yes, in a way, yes.
Okay. Satisfied, counsel?
Satisfied. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, the court is satisfied as well and will enter a plea to one count violation of the firearm ordinance. Tell me what happened that day, sir.
Well, it like I was about to clean it and so I tried to take it out, it got jammed. So I took it outside to, to try to clear it out. And then I had it to the ground. It kind of went off.
It didn't kind of go off. It went off.
I mean, it went off though, but
it wasn't on purpose.
Right, it wasn't on purpose.
Yeah, but we know that.
But I did it for safety reasons because I didn't want to his house. So I put it towards the grass where the mud at.
Okay. All right. I want to note for the record too, as a part of my file, I do have that he bought the gun. So I do see that he legitimately bought the gun, and I'm taking that into consideration today as I find out what to do. Can you afford a fine or no, sir?
In a way.
You have 12 months to pay it.
I mean, yes, I can.
Okay. If I do $100 fine, I know you didn't mean to, but this is a valuable lesson on how we can't. Because sometimes your intentions were, it sounds like it may have been some other people inside the house. Am I correct, sir?
Yes.
And you want to make sure you didn't injure anyone inside the house, right?
Yes, ma'am.
But we went outside and we fired off a firearm, right?
Yes.
All right. So we can't do that. Okay. So I'm gonna do $100 fine. Okay. You have 12 months to pay it. Okay. As long as you pay it by next year this time, I'm going to dismiss this case.
Okay.
Your Honor,
how's that sound? Yes.
If I may, Prosecutor Chiku Mason, City of Detroit, 43471. We also would recommend a gun management class as a condition as well.
All right. Can you do the gun safety class for us?
Sure.
Okay. All right. Usually those are offered. We'll figure out how to get you that information. I'm gonna give you a phone number before you leave today. Okay.
Okay. So if I pay the fine, do I get the fine back or I still gotta wait?
You said what?
If I get the fine back or I still gotta wait? If I pay the fine.
Well, you pay the fine, then it's still gonna be the 12 months regardless. Okay. But it's gonna be a dismissal. It's not like I'm gonna have you do a whole lot of stuff. It's not like you're gonna have to report to probation and all of that. It's a fine and you have to attend the class. So it's not like you're gonna have to come down here every week and do anything or talk to other people. You just have to not do this again.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna have you do a gun safety class. I'm gonna give you a phone number to contact for the gun safety class before you leave today, and the $100 fine. I'll see you in 1 year with no new contacts or anything like that, because you're gonna be all right. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
That's gonna be October 31st of 2024 at 8:45 a.m. Thank you, sir. You have a great day. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be via Zoom if you can. Okay. If you can't, then come back. But we can do it on Zoom, because all I'm gonna do is dismiss it. Okay. Okay. Yes, you can.
Could you let him get out? It's all.
Sandy. Sandy,
Yes.
okay, I need your help. So, Welch, he's on the afternoon docket, so he got put in here. He's on the afternoon docket. And could you help me find Gavon Williams and Deanna Watson or Deanna Watson? I don't see these people on the docket.
Yeah, I don't see Mr. Yvonne Williams. I didn't even see anything under his name, and I did a name
I
search.
just see Gavon Williams or Naima Watson.
He's
And
under
he goes to the
8:30.
afternoon.
Yavon Williams is under the 8:30 a.m. His name is Yavon Williams Golson.
Where?
8:30 a.m. Yavon.
Oh, Yavon Williams Gold.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you.
There you go.
Okay, and where, you see the other one?
Who is it?
Watson.
Unyema?
Top of the page one. First entry on page one.
Thank you.
Yes.
You good?
Where's Yvonne Williams again?
He's in 26.
No, 8:30.
He's at 8:30.
Oh, I
so he
see.
has a hyphenated last name. It's
I get
Yvonne
it.
Williams Golson.
I got it. We'll take care of him right now.
He got put in for the afternoon docket.
Okay.
Mary, you said Yvonne, I'm sorry, Golson Williams is in the afternoon docket also?
Miko's Welch. The judge helped me find the other two, because one of them was hyphenated.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Well, you know what? I crossed them off and I didn't notice that was after that it was for 1:30. My apologies.
Yeah, let her know, are you at the same address? Yes. Okay, paperwork will be there. Oh, don't say your phone number. Oh. Go to the program. Well, you know, I can.
I mean, this is this in the address, they send that to a wrong address on to come.
Okay, well then you can just wait. You can wait in the hallway then I give you your paperwork, you just take it with you, okay? To be on the safe side. And then we gotta give you the phone number for the class as well.
Shahida Williams?
Yes.
Did the attorney ask you to come back to the courtroom?
Yes.
Okay. Finished talking to you?
Yes, he did.
You already know.
Hello.
Mr. Welch? Michaels Welch.
Yes, yes, I'm here.
The attorney asked you to come to the courtroom?
No, I've just been sitting there. I haven't talked to no one.
Okay. And you know what? Because you're not in the breakout room, they might be looking for you now. And
I literally just clicked out like not even a half a second ago. So, but I'm about to go back in there. It's 29, right? Am I correct? 29?
I don't remember. I don't know. But I suggest that you stay, Mr. Welch, because if they come in and you're not there, they're going to keep it moving to the next person, and that's going to put you further back. So just be patient. Go on back and be patient.
All right, Attorney Boffman, let me hit it.
Ready.
I'm bringing Shannon Washington. Miss Washington?
Yes.
All right, now calling the matter of the people versus Shannon Teresa. Oh, why is it echoing? Shannon Teresa Washington. This is ticket SP 1445265. One count drive, unregistered, untitled motor vehicle. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Boffman for the defendant. Miss Washington, state your name for the record, please.
Shannon Washington.
Judge, the defendant presents today with a valid insurance certificate. It won't expire until next month on, I believe, the 29th, almost at the beginning of next year. I stipulate the probable cause for the recommendation to dismiss. Thank you.
All right, at this time, the court is, as an officer of the court, having seen valid documents, the court's going to grant your request. I'm going to dismiss this matter without prejudice. Ma'am, make sure to always keep everything valid, up to date in your vehicle at all times, okay?
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. All right, Miss Washington, you get back to work now, all right?
Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. Have a good day.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. I'm bringing in Alexis Walker. Miss Walker? All right. Unmute yourself, ma'am. Now calling the matter of the people versus Alexis Rose Walker. It's a pretty middle name. Ticket number SP. You're welcome. 1437224. One count disorderly conduct. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Harry Boffman for the defendant. Ma'am, state your name, please.
Alexis Walker.
Thank you. Ms. Walker was convicted by way of plea to disorderly conduct. She was given this review date in order to give her a chance to comply with all the terms and conditions set by this court. I have seen a compliance certificate indicating that she performed, how many hours of community service was that, Ms. Walker?
25.
It was 25.
25. Would you dismiss this case today for the defendant's compliance with your order?
Yes, I will. At this point in time, I do have that she completed her, now you gonna keep watching TV? Just focus for 2 seconds, Miss Walker. All right, I let you watch TV for 2 hours. You can focus for a couple of seconds.
Okay, I'm sorry.
All right, at this time, the court is going to grant that request, Attorney Bachman. She completed her community service, so I'm going to dismiss this matter. Okay, it's dismissed, ma'am. Thank you, Ms. Walker, for your patience this morning, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a great rest of your day.
Thank you. You too.
I will, thank you. Michael Williams. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Michael Williams. This is ticket 28034, count 1. No operator's license on person. Count 2, no insurance. Count 3, unregistered motor vehicle. Ticket number SX 4218050. Count 1, 6 to 10 miles over posted speed. Count 2, no operator's license on person. And ticket number SP 910463. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, improper plates. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Boffman for the defendant. Mr. Williams, state your name, please.
Michael Williams.
So the defendant and I had an opportunity to speak about the cases. He's here for pretrial continuing not guilty. Please set the matter, please, for a bench trial by Zoom. He's been advised.
All right, sir. If that's the case, please raise your right hand.
You said guilty or not guilty?
No.
Not guilty.
Not guilty. Your other right hand?
I'm guilty. What do you mean not guilty?
Oh, no, you want to plead guilty or not guilty?
Well, I was wrong.
Okay, hold on a second.
I'm gonna plead not guilty.
Some of these cases are from 2016, sir. Just FYI.
Okay. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down, sir. Did you have a chance to talk to Attorney Boffman about your case and about your rights?
Yes. Well, about my case.
Huh?
Yes.
Do you know what's going on today, Mr. Williams? Or are you paying attention to what's going on around you?
Well, I'm paying attention.
Okay. So did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
It's my understanding that you want to have a waiver trial. That's a trial before me as the trier and finder of facts. The officers will have to present themselves on these cases and to the court, okay?
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna set these for the date of December 20th at 9 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal. Unless you pay the bond, then the bond will remain in place until you come back and take care of these.
Okay.
All right. There's nothing further. You're off. Huh?
Can I ask a question?
Yes, you can. What's up?
It's no other tickets and just get them out the way.
You said what?
Is there any way I could just pay the tickets all off and just get it out the way?
All right. Do you want an offer then? He wants an offer.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Mike.
I can go back in the breakout room, Mr. Williams. And
Go back in the breakout room.
Okay.
All right. What you need to do? Huh? Join that courtroom, that room, please. Huh? Yeah, so he could just ask them. Yeah.
Love that expression on your face. I love this expression on your face.
The Kyra Wolford. Ms. Wolford?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, if you can turn your camera on for me, please. All right, now calling the matter of the people versus Kyra Wolford. This is ticket SP 1470243. Count 1, driver's license never required. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. In warrant status, I have ticket number V123207. 1 count, vaccination, failed to vaccinate dogs. And V ticket 123208. 1 count of harboring unlicensed dogs. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
May it please the court, Your Honor, Harry Bachman on behalf of the defendant. Would you state your name, ma'am?
Kyra Wolford.
Your Honor, the defendant will waive any more formal reading of the information and complaint on the instant cases, and please set these matters for a pretrial date by Zoom.
All right. At this time, the court's going to set up for a pretrial date on the date of December 8th. December 8th at 8:30 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal, okay?
Okay.
All right, I'll see you back then, December 8th at 8:30 a.m. via Zoom, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Have a great rest of your day.
You too.
I will, thank you. Calvin Wright. Oh, we got to pay a ton of tickets. Mr. Calvin Wright,
Yes.
please take your skull cap off for me. Thank you.
You're
Now
welcome.
calling the matter. It's no problem. Now calling the matters of the people versus Calvin Deshaun Wright. This is ticket number SP 1495596. Count 1, driver's license never required. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. And default is count 3, receipt of or unsigned registration. And warrant status, we have ticket 454254. 1 count, no operator's license on person. Ticket SP 1045588. Driver's license expired. Count 1. Count 2. Drive unregistered untitled motor vehicle. Count 3. No insurance misdemeanor. Ticket SP 1057165. Count 1. Drove while license suspended. Count 2. Drive unregistered untitled motor vehicle. Ticket SP 1074317. Count 1. Failed to display valid operator's license. Count 2. Improper plates. Count 3, drive unregistered untitled motor vehicle. Ticket SP 1124930. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket number SP 1126969. Count 2, failed to display. Count 1 is dirty, obscure, and properly displayed plates in default. Ticket SP 1242670. Count 1, drove CMV without license in possession. Count 2, insufficient defective lights. Ticket number SP 1364471. Drive while license suspended. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, improper plates. Ticket SP 1440378. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, no proof of insurance. Count 3, no valid registration certificate. And this was the one that was on the docket. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Harry Bachman on behalf of the defendant. Would you state your name, please?
Calvin Wright.
If any defaults were mentioned, Your Honor, I move to set aside those and make them part of the next action date so that he can achieve a global resolution for as many issues. Defendant has been advised he's going to go to the Secretary of State between now and that time. God bless him to come back with a license. I think he can do it. But we ask for a pretrial date. Please waive a formal reading of the information complaint and stand mute.
All right, at this time, the court's going to enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf. You know, I'm almost tempted to say Attorney Boffin, I'm not going to even entertain any offers unless he comes down here and sets up a payment plan with 36th District Court.
Understood,
Because my
Your Honor.
goodness, he has so many outstanding tickets that he has made no efforts to pay on.
I'm not sure if this was Mr. Wright that I spoke to regarding this, but this may be a case where somebody was using the defendant's name. Is that your experience, Mr. Wright?
Yes.
Did you tell me that a cousin or somebody was using your name at some point?
Yeah, I believe so. 'Cause I remember I don't remember all them tickets though.
Because I mean, they've been getting them for years. You move
Yeah.
around a lot then?
I've been working a lot, but I ain't been moving
I
around
said you
like
move
that.
around a lot. I didn't say working a lot. I said move around a lot.
Oh no, ma'am.
Okay, so all of these tickets get mailed to your house. So after probably about the fourth or fifth one, I would have been like, okay, because he has to have at least, and I'm not even exaggerating, 30 tickets he ain't paid on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Is December gonna be enough time for you to come back in compliance or no, sir?
Yes.
You need more time.
I could do December.
Okay. I'm gonna have you come back December 8th, 2023. I'll set your bond at $0 and I'll see you at 8:30 a.m. Okay.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Have a good day.
You too.
All right. Bye-bye. Yvonne Williams. I think I saw his file.
Yeah.
All right.
Hello.
Mr. Williams, Yvonne Williams.
Yes.
All right. Now, do you have a hyphenated last name?
William Dawson.
Okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus Yvonne Williams Golson. This is ticket SP 1147998. One count drove while license suspended. Ticket SP 1212710. Count 1, insufficient or defective lights in default. Count 2, no proof of insurance in default. Count 3, drove while license suspended. Ticket SP 1313598. Drove while license suspended. He pled guilty. Okay. Counts 1 and 2. Okay. All right. I don't have to do that one. Ticket number SP 1313597 failed to signal. That's in default. Ticket SP 1147987. Those 2020 cases. Never mind on that. Strike that last one. Then I have Z ticket 782007. One count violation of the City Controlled Substance Act. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Harry Boffin for the defendant. Mr. Williams, state your name, please.
Hi, my name is Williams Golson.
One more time.
Hi, my name is Yvonne Williams Golson.
Thank you, Yvonne. Judge, the defendant is here for an arraignment on a bench warrant. Please accept his not guilty plea today. He waives any more formal reading of the information complaint or warrant. And we ask that the matter be set for a pretrial date by Zoom, please.
All right. So at this time, the court is going to enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf. I'll set this for a pretrial date on the date of December 8th at 8:30 a.m. If you haven't paid any bond money, I'll set all the bonds at $0 personal, okay? All right, I'll see you then, sir.
December 8th.
All right, have a good day.
All right.
All right. Yeah. Whitfield. Rodney Whitfield. Mr. Whitfield. Rodney Whitfield. Unmute yourself. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Rodney Whitfield. This is ticket SP 1482880. Count 1, refuse to leave active commercial establishment. Ticket and warrant status is ticket SP 1118689. One count drove while license suspended. Ticket SP 1118707 failed to display a valid operator's license. And ticket SP 1298624, count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, drove while license not valid. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Morning, Harry Bachman on behalf of the defendant. Sir, state your name. One more time. Judge, Mr. Whitfield is entering a not guilty plea and asking that this matter be continued for a trial date. This is one of those cases that we're asking the offer be held open for trial so the officer might have some input.
Absolutely. All right, sir, if you want a trial date, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
All right, you can. Thank you very much. You can put your hand down.
You're welcome.
Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yeah, I talked to him.
Okay, and it's my understanding that you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before me as the trier and finder of facts. Is that correct? Yes, sir?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
All right, so I want to set this matter for the date of December 20th, December 20th at 9 a.m. I'm going to set your bond at $0 personal, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Have a great rest of your day, okay?
Okay, thank you. Enjoy your holiday.
Thank you. You too. All right. Mary, I'm missing about 4 files. All right. Namia Watson. Unmute yourself for me.
Good morning.
Good morning. Now calling the matter of the people versus Namia Christine Watson. This is ticket SP 1390581. Count 1, defective windshield. Count 2, no valid registration certificate. Ticket number SP 1390502. Drove while license suspended. Count 1. Count 2, no proof of insurance. Count 3, expired plates. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Harry Bachman for the defendant. Ma'am, state your name.
Naima Watson.
Thank you. We'll waive any more formal reading of the information and complaint or warrant, Judge. Please enter a not guilty plea for the defendant and set the matter for a pretrial.
All right, so at this time, the court's going to enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf. I'll set this matter for a pretrial on the date of December 8th, ma'am. December 8th at 8:30 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Hold on.
What's the matter?
Nothing. No, nothing matter. I just want to just for a second. I know one other person named Naima. Guess what the name means? Peacefulness, calmness, pleasantness.
Full of grace.
Full of grace, yeah.
I love it. Well,
Thank
be full
you.
of grace and have mercy on the court. Thank you.
Thank you, Jesus.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll send this 8:30 on December 8th, 8:30 a.m. December 8th, bond set at $0, okay?
Okay.
All right. All right, see you then.
Bye.
Bye. Okay. Yes, Attorney Griffin.
Good morning again, Judge. I just want to
Good
let you know,
morning.
I have, whenever the court is ready, I have a few people, I think most of the people I talk to, they are ready. So whenever the court is.
Okay. You only missed Norman Wallace. We want to keep him in there.
Norman Wallace, he has not answered. He's on the phone. I've tried to talk to him multiple times, but he has not unmuted himself yet. So
it's cool.
And Judge, I'm sorry, Judge, there's a person in the waiting room with just a phone number. Do you want to let them in or wait?
Yeah, I can give him a new date at least. Phone number ending in 5767. What's your name?
Nadia Williams.
Who?
Nadia Williams.
Nadia Williams. Did you chime into my courtroom already today?
Yeah, she was here.
Yeah, I entered the courtroom, and then the attorney that I was talking to, he sent me back to the main room, but for some reason I wasn't able to enter the main room. So I just been trying to call back to make sure that everything that we talked about is final.
Okay. I'm gonna keep you in here, Miss Williams, then, okay?
Yeah, and she's my client, Judge. We're ready for her.
All right. Okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus Nadia Rashid Williams. This is ticket number 11590304, improper plates. And you said the rest of these cases are just cases she needs to pay on. Or does she just need to pay on all of them? Okay. She also has case number 11452099. Count 1, no operator's license on person. It looks like, let me see on count 2 and 3. Count 1. She played on all of these. I don't see the play. Oh, okay. Counts 1, 2, and 3. Ticket number 11452099. Count 1. Count 2 and 3 of that ticket, and ticket 1159030441, improper plates. May I have your appearance for the record, please, counsel?
Yes, good morning, Judge Herman Griffin, appeared on behalf of the defendant. My P number is P77169. Ms. Williams, state your full name for the record.
Nadia Rashida Williams.
Judge, it's my understanding that there are 4 matters on the docket. This is for an arraignment. My client waives formal reading, stands mute to the charges.
At this time, the court is going to enter. Okay, so the court's going to set aside the warrant. She pled guilty to all of these cases, but she never paid. So they brought all these cases back because she was supposed to have paid, and she didn't pay any money.
So Judge, so is it really a review instead of?
Yeah, it's really supposed to be a review. On all of these matters. She took pleas back under Judge. Let me see. She took them under Judge Austin Garrett, May 16th of 2017. It looks like she was charged quite a bit of money on all of these tickets, and she just never paid. So they brought her back.
Okay, so Ms. Williams, the recommendation that I worked out is null and void because you've already paid in these matters. So, and Judge, I guess we would just need to know how much she owes.
Okay. How much does she owe? Ooh. Let's see, 364 plus. Yeah, we can. So are these printout of, so does she have? But these printouts are for these tickets. Oh, so these are all the, so these, okay, all right. So right now, with the late fees and everything, let me get myself together. She owes $1,456.
Would the court be able to waive the late fees, Your Honor? Would the court be willing?
But how do I owe that much money? And I just went to what was it, the court thing where they listed all the warrants and everything. They
We're not
listed
talking
all
about
my
warrants.
warrants. They listed,
We're not talking about
huh?
warrants. Ms. Williams, what the court has indicated is that you've already pled guilty to these matters, but you never paid the balance, the different balances. So that's I'm trying to I'm trying to get you the amount that you owe, and then ask if you can just get into a payment plan to resolve everything. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So the court's going to grant your request. I will remove the late fees on these tickets, but she's going to have to pay the rest of them. So I don't know how much. It's probably quite a bit of money in late fees, but you still owe. She was charged like between $250 and $280 on all of those tickets. So if she hasn't paid any money at all, then let me see how much she was charged. She was charged. Is that $280 or $250? Let me see. I can kind of read some of this writing. 250, 250, 280, 250, 250. I wonder if that's 280 though. I mean, she still probably owes a little over $1,000, even with the late fees taken off. So, but I will take off the late fees. So, Ms. Williams, I advise you to come down here, get into some type of payment plan so you can be able to pay these tickets off. Okay.
My thing is that I just went to the it was our Washington. So I thought that was like to help me like lift all the warrants and the late fees and everything.
So it lifted all the warrants off, yes. And I'm
Okay,
going to
lifted
take
all
care of
the-
the late fees, but that doesn't mean it's going to take care of the cost that you were originally assessed. We don't just wipe it all out just because you decided you ain't want to pay it.
No, I ain't decided I ain't want to pay it, not judge. I ain't saying all that. I'm just saying. I just thought that it was just gonna be a little bit more help. Like I didn't know. I'm just trying to be a
So just
productive citizen.
come down here and make a payment plan. I'm gonna take off the late fees. You don't have any more warrants, but you got to come down here and start making some payments, or else they'll just tack the late fees right back on.
I got you.
And the reinstatement fees are included with some of these tickets too, and that's why they're so high. Okay.
I got you.
So we're gonna take off all the late fees off your tickets. So now you're just paying for the cost that you were originally assessed and any reinstatement fees. Okay.
So what do it say that I owe? Can I do? Is it like a certain
Williams,
amount, or do I need to come down there?
I want to help you. Just put yourself on mute. I got about 15 people left to do, and so I'm trying to help you. But the more I take on you for all this stuff, just hold tight. When I get a number, I'm gonna tell you. Okay. Let me do some of these other folks. Okay.
I got you.
Okay. All right. All right. I'm gonna admit everybody else. All right. Everybody, please stay on mute until I call your matter. Please keep yourself on mute until I call your matter. All right. I'll mute you if I don't see you. All right. All right. Jasmine White.
Judge, the person
yes
phone came in while we were in session, so she has not been checked. She has not been checked.
That's fine. They just gonna have to listen to my whole docket until it's time. Jasmine White.
Jasmine Whitehead.
Whitehead. Thank you. Yes. I'm sorry. I just saw Jasmine White on the screen. Jasmine Whitehead. Now calling the matter of the people versus Jasmine Whitehead. This is ticket SP 1363013. Count 1, expired plate. Count 2, drove while license suspended. Count 1. Count 2, expired plates. Count 3, defective brake lights. Ticket number SP 1429845. Count 1, failed to stop or identify after accident. Ticket number 2, give false information regarding accident. Count 3, failed to provide information regarding accident. Ticket SP 1429849. 1 count, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket SP 1462890. Failed to use the belt assembly system effectively. Count 2, no proof of insurance. Count 3, no receipt of or unsigned registration. Ticket SP 1462901. Violation of instruction permit. Student driver unaccompanied. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Yes, Attorney Herman Griffin appearing on behalf of the defendant, P77169. Ma'am, state your full name for the record.
My name is Jasmine Shaquille Whitehead.
Judge, after speaking to my client, she indicated to me that she wants to continue her not guilty plea, waive her right to a jury trial, and set these matters for a bench trial. Judge, I can't hear you.
Oh, please, sorry about that. Can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes, I did.
And it's my understanding that you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before me as the trier and finder of facts. Is that correct, ma'am?
Correct.
All right, I'm going to set it for the date of December 20th. December 20th at 9 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. If there's nothing further, you're all set, okay?
All right.
All right. Miss Nadima Williams? Nadia Williams? Ma'am? I'm trying to tell you to. Okay. How about
Hello?
Shadia Williams? Hello, ma'am. Your
Hello?
total is $1,180, okay?
Okay.
All right. Come down, make a payment plan. I know it sounds daunting right now, but come down, make a payment plan, okay? And you'll get it together before you know it. Okay?
Okay. All right.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Shadia Marie Williams?
Yes.
Judge,
Yes.
I think that's a co-counsel's case.
Okay. Attorney Boffman?
I got it.
Okay, now calling the matter of the people versus Shadia Marie Williams. This is ticket SP 1491363. Count 1, expired plates. Count 2, failed to display. Valid operator's license. Count 3, no proof of insurance. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Bachman for the defendant. Ma'am, state your full name, please.
Shahida Marie Williams.
Thank you, Miss Williams. One moment while I consult my notes.
Okay.
Somebody point Miss Williams out on the docket for me.
Yes, she's on the second page, near the top right under Michael Williams.
All right. So this defendant needs some time to come back. So would you adjourn this pretrial for compliance reasons?
Yes, Ms. Williams?
Ms. Williams, okay. You want to plead to the expired plate? That's
Yes,
what we're
because I
doing.
have
Okay.
everything else.
I get it.
She
All
had
right.
nothing else.
I
Her
remember now.
license is valid. Okay.
Yes, it is.
All right, ma'am, if that's the case, court counsel, do you stipulate to the four corners of the ticket in order to establish a factual basis?
Yes, Your Honor. For the purpose of the responsible plea today, I stipulate to the information.
All right, and do you stipulate for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed?
So stipulated. Thank you.
All right, so at this time, the court's going to enter a plea of responsible to expired plates. The remaining two counts will be dismissed. Ma'am, the fine for that is $145. Typically, you have 14 days to pay civil infractions. Is that going to be enough time for you?
14 days, yes.
We're going to stop at 12:30. That'd be good for me. All right. All right, so I'm going to have it due no later than November 14th, 2023 is your due date for that ticket, okay?
Oh, thank you, yes.
You're welcome. Have a good day, okay?
You as well.
I will. Thank you very much. Yes, Mr. Wertz?
Yes, can you hear me?
I can.
I'm
Did you need
trying to-
something?
No, I'm just sitting here waiting. I'm trying to figure this phone
Mr.
out.
Wertz,
That's
do
all.
you not hear me working right now, calling people's names?
Yes.
Okay, put yourself on mute. Mr. Wertz, you act like all these other people not waiting too. Everybody waiting. I'm sorry. I got a big docket. And now you made me waste time talking. Now I got to talk. Now we got to waste 4 more minutes. with me fussing and complaining?
Happy Halloween, my mistake.
All right. Marcus Williams.
Yes.
All right. Now calling the matters of the people versus Marcus Allen Williams. I'm going to just read his ticket numbers. Ticket number SP 1028743, counts 1 and 2. Ticket number SP 1218209, count 1. Ticket number SP 1390404, count 1. Ticket number SP 493464, count 1. Ticket SP 928240, count 1. U ticket 4516618. Ticket number 416203, count 1, 2, and 3. Ticket 416204, count 1. Ticket 509002, count 1. Ticket 222954, count 1. Ticket number, are these, I call them SP 1218206, counts 1, 2, and 3 in default. And ticket number SP 1218218, count 1 in default. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Herman Griffin appearing on behalf of the defendant, P77169. Sir, state your full name for the record.
Marcus Allen Williams.
Judge, it's my understanding that my client wants to continue his not guilty plea, waive his rights to a jury trial, and set these matters for a bench trial.
Bench trial date too, after this, okay? I'm getting a lot of bench trials. Maybe I can do like 1 or 2 more. All right, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
It's my understanding you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before myself as the trier and finder of facts. Is that correct, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'm going to set it for the date of December 20th. December 20th at 9 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a great rest of your day.
You too. Bye.
I will, thank you. Bye-bye, Mr. Williams. Brandon Deshawn Wright.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, now calling the matter of the people versus Brandon Deshawn Wright. This is ticket number SP 1088962, counts 1, 2, and 3. Ticket SP 1187713, counts 1 and 2. Ticket number SP 1316854, counts 1, 2, and 3. Ticket number SP 1342367, counts 1 and 2. Ticket number SP 1390275, counts 1 and 2. Ticket number SP 1475157, counts 1 and 2. And ticket SP 1475175, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Herman Griffin appearing on behalf of the defendant, P number P77169. Sir, state your full name for the record.
Brandon Deshawn Wright.
Your Honor, after speaking to my client, he wants to avail himself of the recommendation presented by people. He'll be pleading to 2 charges. The driving while license suspended repeat offender will be amended to failure to display, and the unregistered motor vehicle charge will be admitted to improper plates. The other 12 charges will be dismissed.
All right. If that's the case, sir, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to the attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes.
All right, sir, I want to take your attention back to the date of June 4th of 2020. At that time, were you in the area of Plymouth and Longacre in the city of Detroit driving a Jeep vehicle?
Yes,
And was your license suspended at the time?
yes,
Was your vehicle also not registered at the time with the Secretary of State's office?
yes.
All right, satisfied, counsel?
Satisfied, Judge.
Stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed?
So stipulated, Judge.
So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the amended charge of fail to display and the amended charge of improper plates. The remaining counts called on this record today will be dismissed. Sir, my fine on both tickets is $200. That's $400 total, plus you need to pay any reinstatement fees that may be there. How long will you need to pay just the $400 though? 30, 60, 90 days?
I get paid every 2 weeks, so could I think at least 30 days.
All right, if you need more time than that, let me know.
Yes, 60 days would be good.
All right, so I have it due no later than December 29th, 2023. If you need more time beyond that, come down here and set up a payment plan on the first floor, okay?
Okay,
All right, there's nothing further. You're all set. Thank you, sir.
thank you.
All right. So Michael Williams. Maybe I did. Did I put it somewhere? Keyshawn. Yeah, Michael Williams down there. I feel like I saw it, but I don't see it. Okay. I had to keep looking. Got Timothy Williams. Johnson Johan.
Hello.
Hello. Now calling the matter of the people versus Johnson Johan. This is ticket number SP 1465191. Count
Yes,
one,
that's me.
disregard traffic control device construction zone. Count two, vary course without signal observation. And ticket number SP 1465192, supply false information to police officer. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Yes, Herman Griffin appearing on behalf of the defendant, P number P 77169. Sir, state your full name for the record.
Johnson Union.
Judge, it's my understanding that my client wants to avail himself of the recommendation presented by the Assistant Corporation Counsel. He'll be pleading to an amended charge of, I believe it was disregarding traffic control device. It's going to be amended to going 1 to 5 miles over the speed limit. And the other two charges are being dismissed.
Is that limited access or just 1 to 5 over speed limit?
Just 1 to 5 over, Judge.
All right. Do you stipulate to the four corners of the ticket in order to establish a factual basis?
So stipulated, Judge.
All right. So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea of responsible to the amended charge of speed 1 to 5 over. The remaining tickets called today on the record will be dismissed. Sir, the fine for that is $125. Typically, you have 14 days to pay civil infractions. Is that going to be enough time for you?
Yes, I get paid on
So I have
Friday.
it due. Okay, cool. So I have it due no later than November 14th, 2023. Let me inform you also that you must have missed the court date. 2 tickets are in default, sir, a construction zone and an improper equipment ticket that you need to take care of, Mr. Yannin. Okay?
I missed the court date.
It looks like you did. If this is the correct information. It looked like it went into default on August 18th of this year.
I didn't. What city is that?
Detroit.
I'm gonna call and see
So
today.
you might want to come down here and check it out or figure that out so that you don't have those 2 tickets just wandering around, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, have a good day.
You too.
I will.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you.
All right.
You're welcome, sir. Have a
Thank
good
you.
day.
Bye-bye.
Jasmine White.
What happened to Michael Williams?
I'm trying to find your file right now, Mr. Williams.
Oh, I'm
Okay.
sorry. Okay.
It's okay. I know. I did, but I skipped over it because I can't find your file. Give me 1 second, okay? All right, now calling the matter of the people versus Jasmine Kendra Marie White. This is ticket 18321803, count 1. No operator's license on person. Ticket 173545071. No operator's license on person. Ticket SP 1174157. Drove while license suspended. Count 1. Count 2. No insurance misdemeanor. Ticket SP 790634. Count 1. No insurance misdemeanor. Count 2. Drove while license not valid. Ticket SP 8584499. Count 1, drove while license not valid or improper. And ticket SX 2448731. Count 1, no operator's license on person. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Yes, Herman Griffin appearing on behalf of the defendant. My P number is P77169. Ma'am, state your full name for the record.
Jasmine Kendra Marie White.
Can you speak up a little bit, ma'am?
Jasmine Kendra Marie White.
Judge, it's my understanding my client wants to continue her not guilty plea, waive her rights to a jury trial, and set these matters for a bench trial. Judge, I believe you're muted. We can't hear you.
Thank you, sir. Can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights? I already did his matter.
Yes.
Anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you? And it's my understanding that you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before me as the trier and finder of facts. Is that how you want to move forward?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'm going to set this matter for a bench trial on the date of January 2nd. January 2nd of 2024. It'll be at 9 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal, okay?
Thank you. I'm sorry.
You're welcome. All right, have a good day.
Thank you.
All right. Michael Williams, I thought I did your matter already. Do I have 2 Michael Williams on the docket today?
Nope. You had you and the attorney had put me on hold to go over my case again.
Because you want to go over your case. That's why. Okay. Is he pleading today or is he going for the bench trial? I'm like, I wrote on the back of all his files. That's why I had put it over to the side.
Yeah, so let's go back in the breakout room, Mr. Williams. Are you able to go back?
Yes.
Okay, I'll meet you there.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. You're welcome. Eduardo Works.
Yes.
All right. And I know I have his file. I just saw it. Now calling the matter of the people versus Eduardo Works. This is ticket SP 1500173. Count 1, 21 to 25 miles over posted speed school zone. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, drive unregistered untitled motor vehicle. And then warrant status is ticket number SP 1355894. 1 count improper plates. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Yes, Your Honor. Herman Griffin appearing on behalf of the defendant, P77169. Sir, state your full name for the record. Mr. Works. Say it one more time, sir.
Eduardo Works.
Judge, I only saw 2 on the docket. I wasn't aware of the matter that was in warrant status.
Yeah, it's a 22 case that's improper plates. And he actually had a ticket that went into default to 21 to 25 miles over posted speed.
Judge, if the court is willing, we would ask, first of all, that any warrants be set aside. I know today's scheduled for a show cause. My client waives formal reading, stands mute to the charges.
Okay, this time the court is going to enter a not guilty plea on behalf of your client. What was the original resolution?
The original resolution for the 2 matters were dismissal based on valid documentation, Judge.
Okay. Well, I
And
mean,
so,
it's in default. The speeding ticket is in default, so I technically don't have to do nothing, but he just got it on September 13th.
well, I was just going to ask for that matter to be set separately, but dismissal of the matters that are on today's docket. Otherwise, I can
What's
talk
this?
to.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, for the record, Chico Mason, prosecutor, 43471. What's the speed on that default?
It was 21 to 25 miles over posted speed. It appears that the ticket says he was doing 50 in a 25-mile-per-hour zone.
I'll give you an 11 to 15. That 11 to 15 on that one. That's a 3-point. What's the other charge, Your Honor?
It was improper plates, but it seems like he has all his documents in order now. So
okay, so it's like the 11 to 15 3-pointer.
If he needs a moment to talk to you, or I can put that other ticket on another day.
If I just have, I guess, just a minute, less than a minute to speak with him. I just need to know how he wants to move forward. He can resolve everything today, or
that's fine.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Works, we're gonna put you into room number 1 real quick if I can find you, so you can talk to him real quick about this. Go to room number 1 with him.
All right, now. We are back, Your Honor.
All right, recall in the matter of the people versus Eduardo Works. Appearances once again for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Herman Griffin appearing on behalf of the defendant, P number P77169. Sir, state your full name for the record.
Eduardo.
Nope, not you, Mr. Michael. You can't just come back in my courtroom and start talking, Michael Williams. Okay. All right, Eduardo. Thank you. All right, Mr. Works.
Yes.
Go ahead. Say your name again for the record.
Eduardo Marlena Works.
Thank you, sir. All right. Well, how does he want to move forward today? Does he want to ask for a formal hearing, or does he want to? Okay.
Judge, in the offer that the people have stated, he wants to take it, avail himself of. I just want to make sure that I understand fully the recommendation. All 3 misdemeanors are being dismissed. He's pleading to pleading responsible to an amended ticket that he was already found in default on. So instead of going 25 miles over the speed limit, he'll be pleading responsible to going 11 to 15. And that's what he wants to do. If that is what the people are saying and what the court was saying.
That's what I was anticipating would take place.
And that's
Just
what he
correct,
wants
Your
to
Honor.
do.
That is the, people for the dismissal on the other ones for documentation compliance. And then on the other one, 11 to 15.
Okay. That's the case, sir. We'll dismiss all other three because you have valid documents, and we'll take this other ticket out of default and lower it so you don't get as many points on your record.
Okay.
All right. So, counsel, do you stipulate to the four corners of the ticket in order to establish a factual basis?
So stipulated, Judge.
All right. Stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed?
So stipulated, Judge.
All right. So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the amended charge of speed 11 to 15. Is it 11, 15 miles over posted speed? The remaining tickets called on this record today will be dismissed. Sir, the fine for that is $150. Typically, you will have 14 days to pay civil infractions. Is that going to be enough time for you?
Can I get a little bit more time? Because
how much more time do you need, sir?
Actually, I just started back. The strike stuff, I've been laid off.
60 days. Does that give you enough time, or you need more than 60 days?
60 days for sure.
Okay, cool. All right, so I'll have it due no later December 29th, 2023. I understand the strike, so I can give you some extra time for that, okay?
Okay.
All right, good luck to you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Judge, could I get 60 seconds break?
You can, because I'm going to do Michael Williams since he want to come all rough in my courtroom.
Okay.
Mr. Williams, unmute yourself for me. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus. It's okay, Mr. Williams. I know you just thought you was coming in trying to handle your business. I understand.
My judge told me to log back in to the courtroom. I thought I was next.
I know. It's okay. Now recalling the matter of the people versus Michael Williams. This is ticket SP 910463. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, improper plates. Ticket SX 4218050. Counts 1 and 2, and ticket 286034. Counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Goffman for the defendant. Sir, Mr. Williams, Mr. Michael Williams, state your full name.
Michael Williams.
Thank you. Judge, the defendant's going to waive his right to any further hearings or trials. He's been advised he's going to make a factual basis to failure to display a valid driver's license. And on his behalf, I am stipulating to the information contained within the four corners of the complaint. And with respect to the speeding, that will be, according to the recommendation, reduced to limited access 1 to 5 over.
All right, sir. You want to take advantage of that offer today?
Yes.
If that's the case, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
Do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes.
And understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes.
All right, sir. I want to take your attention back to the date of where's the speed on? May 19th of 2023, sir. Were you driving a Cadillac vehicle in the area of I-96 in Davidson in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And did you not have your operator's license on you at that time, sir?
No, that was not on me. No.
All right. And counsel, will you stipulate that he was going over the speed limit at that time?
So stipulated, Your Honor. I stipulate the probable cause for each of the matters being dismissed as well. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the amended charge of speed, limited access, 1 to 5 over, as well as the amended charge of failed to display. And the remaining counts called on this record today will be dismissed. Sir, the fine for who's making all that noise? Is it you? You breathing hard? What's happening? The fine for the speed ticket is $125. And then I'm gonna give you a $200 fine. Oh, let me see. On the other 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A $200 fine on the other ticket. That's a total of $325. How long will that take you to pay those tickets, sir?
30 days. If I can get 30 days, that'll be fine.
Absolutely. You can get 30 or 60 days. It's up to you.
Do they have to be paid all at one time, or?
Nope, you can pay it in little chunks. So if you want to pay it piece by piece, just as long as you get to that amount.
Okay, 60 days would be fine.
Okay. Did you have to pay any bond money to get these on my docket or no?
No bond money, no.
Okay, all right. So I'll give you 60 days. That brings us to December 29th, 2023. Okay, Mr. Williams?
29th. Okay, and it's 325, you said?
Yep, because one of the tickets is 125. And then on the other ticket, I gave you a $200 fine because we're going to dismiss 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other tickets, okay?
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome, okay?
Okay, you have a good day.
You too. Thank you, sir.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye, Mr. Williams. We back. We back and ready. Seth Washington. Ooh, Seth Washington got a full get up on for me. Okay. All right, Mr. Washington. Now calling the matter of the people versus Seth. I've got all kinds of tickets. Seth Darian Washington. This is ticket 7250751. One count disorderly person. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Yes, Attorney Herman Griffin, appearing on behalf of the defendant. P number is P77169. Sir, state your full name for the record.
Seth Duran Washington.
Judge, it's my understanding my client wants to continue his not guilty plea and set this matter for a bench trial, waiving his right to a jury trial.
All right, if that's the case, sir, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
You can put your hand down, sir. Did you have a chance to talk with your attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes, I did.
And it's my understanding you want a bench trial. That's a trial before me as the trier and finder of facts. Is that correct, sir?
Yes, it is.
All right, I'm going to set it for the date of January 2nd. So the day after New Year's, January 2nd at 9 a.m. I'm going to set your bond at $0 personal. Okay, sir?
Thank you. Yes.
You're welcome. And you look extremely nice for court this morning. I appreciate it. Okay. Even if it's just the top half.
Thank you.
You have a good rest of your day. Okay.
You do the same.
I will. Thank you, sir. See you January 2nd for your bench trial, 2024.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Adrian Williams.
Judge, with that one, he left the breakout room before I was able to.
Okay.
I just need to tell him one thing.
Okay. What do you need to tell him? You need to tell him in the breakout room or right here?
Well, you know, maybe I didn't put ready, so maybe my co-counsel talked to him.
Nah, I think we just put ready. It's not. All right. It's all right. Mr. Williams, hold tight, okay?
So he said
Markel.
He said he told him to come back out to the courtroom, so that's why I put ready there. Sorry.
Okay. Markel Young.
That's my co-counsels.
Oh, okay.
We're ready.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Markel Deshaun Young. This is ticket number SP 1264997. One count drove while license suspended. I got some tickets in default. Did you deal with the default tickets too, Attorney Boffman? Just so I can know.
How many do we have?
1, 2, 3, 4. It looks like it's 4 tickets in default, but if you didn't, just tell me.
I did not.
Okay. Ticket number SP 1366139, count 3, drove while license not valid. Ticket number SP 1436280, count 2, drove while license not valid. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket SP 1448836, count 1, driver's license never acquired. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket number SP 1492068, count 1, expired plates. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, drove while license suspended. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
May it please support Harry Baughman on behalf of the defendant. Mr. Young, state your name, please.
Markel Deshaun Young.
Judge, I would respectfully ask that any defaults be set aside here and made a part of a global resolution. Ms. Mason, to be transparent here, there are 4 additional cases that we did not discuss in our breakout discussion. Could you please add 1 additional count of allowing an unlicensed driver to drive to the defendant's plea, thereby allowing him to plead guilty to allowing?
I'm sorry, I was which defendant are we talking?
Markel Young.
Oh, yeah, we can all do we could do a 4th allowing. I wouldn't have a problem with that.
Thank you. So, Mr. Young, if you are willing to enter into that plea agreement, I will indicate to the court that we are ready. None of those will go on your driving record. You won't get any points. You will pay fines or do community service if you're willing.
I'll pay the fine.
All right. We're ready to proceed.
Right. Thank you. If that's the case, sir, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or jury trial in these matters?
Yes.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes.
All right, sir. I want to first take your attention to the date of April the 7th of 2023, where you're driving a Dodge vehicle in the area of Broadway and Witherell. That's Rell Street in the city of Detroit.
Yes.
Had you never acquired your driver's license at that point, sir?
No.
I also want to take you to the date of February 25th of 2023, where you're driving a Dodge vehicle in the area of Dexter and Ewald Circle in the city of Detroit.
Yes.
And did you drive while your license was not valid, sir?
Yes.
I also want to take your attention to the date of July 11th of 2022, where you're driving a GMC vehicle in the area of Dexter and Ewald Circle in the city of Detroit. The same officers. Same officers, a year later. And did you drive while your license wasn't valid, sir?
Yes.
Terrible. And then I also want to take you to the date of October 16th of 2021. Were you in the area of Webb Street? It's WEBBST.
Yeah, that's Webb.
And Rosa Parks, Billy. You said it's what?
It's Webb.
Webb. Okay. Oh, it's Webb Street. They put it all together. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. I'm all like, what is this? And Rosa Parks Boulevard in the city of Detroit, driving a Chevy vehicle.
At 2021?
No, this is 2021. October 16th of 2021. You remember that far back?
Yeah.
If not, I can do one. How about this? Let's not do that one. How about this one? August the 18th of 2023. You got enough for me. Were you driving a Dodge vehicle in the area of Linden and Hubble in the city of Detroit, sir?
Yeah, I remember that one.
Okay.
I remember that one.
Were you driving while your license was? I understand it could be a couple of years ago. Were you driving while your license was suspended?
Yeah.
Okay. Satisfied, counsel?
Satisfied with the factual basis to each count, and I stipulate to probable cause for the matters to be dismissed here. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, so at this time, the court's going to enter 4 counts amended to allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. The remaining tickets called on this record today will be dismissed. Sir, You need to get your license in order. You hear me?
I am. I'm going next week to take the driver's test. I got my permit.
Okay. All right, Mr. Young. Get this together. Please and thank you.
I am.
Okay. So I am gonna give you a hefty fine though. I'm gonna give you a $600 fine. So it's gonna be $200 per ticket. I'm gonna waive the cost and fines on one of your ticket. I'm gonna give you some time to pay though. So I'm gonna give you until December 29th to set up a payment plan. Come set up a payment plan for those fines, okay?
Okay, I will.
All right. I'm gonna waive the cost and fines, but I'm giving you a lot because you just kept driving and I'm dismissing a lot of tickets, okay?
Yeah, I had to find a way to work. I mean, I gotta drive to work.
Can you not say it on the recording?
Stop it.
Mr. Young, it's recorded. And you know what? They know where you like to hang out, Ewald Circle and Dexter. Obviously. My goodness, you use this. All right. Set that up. Good luck to you, sir. I'm glad you working, but don't be saying all your business out loud. Thank you. Get your license.
Thank you.
All right. My goodness. All right. You can hang up, sir. Okay. Dwayne Zachary.
Yes.
All right. Now calling. I can hear you, sir. Yes, sir. Now calling the matter of the people versus Dwayne Zachary. This is ticket number 5054. Nope. He pled guilty to that. Oh, Mr. Zachary. Okay, attorney. These are tickets number SP 993380. And ticket number 505406. These matters, I know they say arraignment on the bench warrants, but they're here today really for a review. He already pled guilty to these matters. He just never paid. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Harry Baughman for the defendant. Sir, state your name.
Dwayne
Mr. Zachary. Oh, I'm sorry to interrupt you. One more time.
Dwayne Zachary.
Judge, can we have time to pay, please?
You can. So, Mr. Zachary, I need you to come down here, set up a payment plan, or figure out how to do this. I waive the late fees, but you got to come down here and pay these costs, or else they're just gonna tack the late fees right back on, and you're gonna have to pay them. Okay, whatever they told you to pay, please, and thank you.
What about the ticket to 195054061?
So that one is you pled guilty on August the 12th of 2019. You just never came back, it looks like. So you just owe cost and fines. You never paid your money. Pay your money. Okay, you don't have to plead to anything. I'm not gonna make you double plead. You gotta pay your money, Mr. Zachary. Thank you. I'm gonna take off the late fees. Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay.
You're welcome. All right. That concludes this hearing. You're welcome, Mr. Zachary. Have a great rest of your day. Darren Weaver. Oh, goodness. Thank you, God.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Darren Antoine Weaver. This is ticket SP 1405171. Count 1, accident. Failed to stop within a sure clear distance ahead. That's in default. Count 2, leave scene of accident. Personal injury. Oh no. Ticket number 3, drive while license suspended. Repeat offender. Also calling ticket number SP 1291340. Count 1, improper plates. Count 2, drive unregistered, untitled vehicle. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. And ticket number SP 1291332, expired plates. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, or rather good afternoon, Your Honor. Harry Baughman for the defendant. Sir, please state your name. Mr. Weaver.
Duran Weaver.
Judge, we will waive any more formal reading of the information complaint or warrant and request specifically that the default be set aside and that all the matters enumerated be set for a pretrial date that pleases the court.
All right, I can do that. I can set aside any warrants that may be out there on his behalf. I'll also set aside the defaults in these matters. I'll set it for a pretrial date on the date of December 8th. December 8th at 8:30 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal, okay?
Okay.
All right, I'll see you then for your
Can I ask you a quick
pretrial.
question?
You can ask me a quick question.
I had came down there and cleared all my warrants, and I had paid that insurance ticket too.
Yes, but so when it's misdemeanor tickets, you have to physically come in and see a judge. So if you never saw a judge, that's why you have to take care of these, okay? And it doesn't look like you paid all of them because you didn't pay an accident ticket that you had.
No, I didn't pay the accident ticket. I
Okay.
just paid
All right.
the 336 or whatever it was.
Okay, yeah. When it's misdemeanor tickets, you can't just pay them. You have to physically talk to a judge, okay?
Okay.
All right, Mr. Weaver. Thank you for that question. That was a good one, okay?
Right.
All right, have a good day.
You too.
All right, bye-bye. All right. Horace West. Press *6 on your phone. Horace West. All right.
Speaking.
Horseshell West. Yes.
Yes.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Horseshell L. West. This is ticket SP 1264145. One count loud music from motor vehicle more than 10 feet away. Also, appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Harry Baughman for the defendant. State your name, please.
Horseshell Yvette West.
Thank you, Judge. Our plea today is not guilty. Please set the matter for a waiver trial, a bench trial by Zoom. The defendant's been advised.
All right. She has 2 tickets in default that actually went with this. She paid one of the tickets, but she has 2 tickets in default. You have a request at this time?
Yeah, I move to set aside those defaults and make them part of the future pretrial.
All right. All right, ma'am, please. Huh?
No, I was just saying, Judge, it's the same case because I come down and showed I had insurance. Yeah.
It is the same case, okay? All right. Please raise your right hand for me. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to Attorney Baughman about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
And it's my understanding that you want to have a waiver trial. That's a trial before myself as the trier and finder of facts. Is that correct, ma'am?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to set it for the date of January 2nd of 2024. I'll set your bond at $0 personal, okay?
Okay.
All right, if there's nothing further, you're all set, okay?
All right. Thank you. Happy New Year.
You're welcome.
Enjoy your holiday.
You too. Happy New Year and have a great holiday, okay?
You too, Judge. Thank you, baby.
All right. Bye-bye. Norman Wallace.
Judge, this is the one I was saying that I couldn't reach.
Oh, okay.
He never has responded.
All right. Let's go with Adrian Williams then.
Yes, Judge.
Adrian Williams?
Yes.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus. I thought I had your file. Let me find it. Adrian Williams, Rashard Williams. This is ticket SP 501586. Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. In default, he has an expired plates count. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel. And Mr. Williams, you were able to turn your camera on a moment ago because I saw you. You were driving a vehicle. There you go. All right. May I have appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please?
Yes, Herman Griffin appearing on behalf of the defendant. My appearance with P 77169. Sir,
All right, Mr. Go ahead, Mr. Williams, state your name. I'm sorry, I cut off your wonderful attorney.
Adrian Williams.
Judge, with this matter, is show cause, client stands mute to the charges for arraignment purposes, waives formal reading, asks that the court remove the show cause, shut aside the show cause.
This time the court is going to set aside any show causes that may be out there. How do you wish to proceed, counsel?
Judge, my client provided some documentation. However, the people indicated to me that they want, I guess, revised documents. So my client is just asking for a pretrial.
Okay. All right, sir. My pretrial is December 8th. Is that too far? You gonna have it all together before then, or is December 8th okay?
That'll be all right. So far.
Okay. I'm just checking, Mr. Williams, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll have you come back on December the 8th with all your updated documents that are valid and ready to go, okay?
All right.
All right. That's going to be at 8:30 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal. And I'm glad that your camera is now working so I can see the face that matches the picture I saw. Thank you very much.
Appreciate you.
All right, appreciate you. Have a great rest of your day. Okay.
Hello.
Hello, Mr.
Hello.
Norman Wallace. I know,
Yes.
Mr. Wallace. They've been trying to talk to you all day long and they couldn't get in
I don't know
contact
why I've
with
been
you.
having my phone on all morning.
I know, but
I've
when
had
they
my
asked
phone
you,
on all morning.
okay,
Mr.
sir.
Wallace, it was on mute. So
Yeah, y'all told me to put it on mute.
Mr. Wallace.
And nobody told me to take it off.
All right, Mr. Wallace, I'm gonna see if I can speak to you, but I was in the breakout room a few times and I kept calling to you and I didn't get a response.
I never heard it. I had my phone on all morning. I never heard nobody. I wonder why it was taking so long.
Yeah, I went in there a few times, but sir, well, I'll be able to just go in out. Just give us a few minutes, okay? That's why I brought you into this main session.
Timothy Williams.
Judge, I'm gonna ask that he go to, I'm talking Mr. Wallace, if it's possible, if he can just go, if we can push him back into the breakout room.
I can put him back in the breakout room. Mr. Wallace, do not mute your phone, okay?
Yeah, I'll
Stay
leave
just
it
like
off
you
of
are,
mute.
Mr. Wallace. Okay, do not
Okay.
mute it. I'm gonna put you in the room. It's gonna go silent, but he gonna come in there and talk to you in 1 second, okay?
Okay.
All right. I'll be kind to him when he comes back out. All right, Mr. Timothy Williams, you can turn your camera on for me, please. Nobody talk to me. All right, I'm gonna just call his case numbers. This is now the matter of the people versus Timothy Tally Williams. This is ticket SP 1283888, count 1, 2, and 3. Ticket SP 1409982, counts 1 and 2. Ticket number SP 1409983, count 1. Ticket SP 1411.
My bad.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. SP 1411848, counts 1, 2, and 3. Ticket SP 1418401, counts 1, 2, and 3. Ticket SP 1466801, count 1, 2, and 3. Ticket SP 1452301, count 1, 2, and 3. Ticket SP 1467130, count 1. Ticket number SX 2454328, counts 1 and 2, and ticket number SP 1283889, expired plates. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Judge, this is Attorney Herman Griffin. I did speak with the defendant. I did talk to him, went over his rights. However, he indicated to me that he wants to move forward without the assistance of counsel. So I just want to make sure that's on the record. And I'm gonna go talk to Mr. Wallace.
All right, thank you so much. All right, is that true, Mr. Williams? You want to move forward without counsel at this time?
Correct.
You know you have the absolute right to have counsel, especially with misdemeanors in these particular matters. But at this point in time, you want to move forward on your own, Mr. Williams?
I do.
Okay, Mr. Williams, how would you like to proceed? Do you want to have a bench trial, a jury trial, or do you want to try and resolve these matters?
I'm trying to resolve them today. And I have a couple questions before we move
Or
Well, we'll see if I can answer them because I can't give you counsel because I'm not an attorney. I'm not practicing as an attorney. Okay, what's up, Mr. Williams?
all right, but so before you move any further, what jurisdiction is the court under? Is it civil or criminal?
This is so traffic kind of acts like a hybrid. So we are it's criminal because it's misdemeanor. So with it carries the underline that you can have like jail time and fines. Usually with civil, it's just going to be fines and it's not going to be the opportunity to have jail time. And that's why you have the ability to be able to have counsel appointed to you because you get the rights kick in, right? You can have a jury trial, you can have a trial by a juror. So we're under the jurisdiction of, I would say, more criminal matters for these.
Okay, so in the Constitution grants two jurisdictions. That's one under the common law and the other under Constitution under condition of contract criminal aspects of a colorable amnesty jurisdiction. So which
this
one?
is under. So this is under just the misdemeanor state ordinances, as well as not state ordinances, the misdemeanor crimes under the state law, as well as under the city ordinance violations that these fall under. So each city is, in order to govern itself, you have the absolute power of the United States of America. After you have the absolute power of the United States of America, what they've done is they've divvied up the opportunity for states to control their own entities as long as they don't interfere with the federal stuff. So they can be more stringent than the federal laws, but they can't be any less stringent than the federal laws. And the same trickles down in the state. So then you have the state government and then you have city government laws, which allow the opportunity for them to create ordinances and rules to be followed by those individual states. So that's how we kind of operate. And so we are able to function and operate as a city if you avail yourself to the operations of a city or a state.
I didn't get that.
I know. So we're operating under the state law, city ordinances, and state ordinance by state misdemeanor violations.
So it's colorable amnesty jurisdiction through contracts.
So that's archaic law, and what I mean by that is that that's although we use those terms, those Latin derivatives during law school, the actual practice is known as state has the ability to govern its people, and the city has further governance over its people to be able to make sure that rule and order is continued and followed within the state guidelines. All right, Mr. Williams, what do you want to do though? Because we're not going to have a question and answer service. I've been on the docket for a while. If you do want to, you can come back at 1:30 and I'll be more than happy to continue this educational opportunity.
But no, I want a motion to dismiss for failure to.
Okay. All right. So that's not going to be granted, and that's not the correct order to do it. So if you wanted to file something like this, you could be able to file it and make the legal arguments appropriate for these matters, but you would have to state some type of legal reasoning as to why. And jurisdiction is not a legal reason. Well, it's a legal reasoning, but you can write that and see how you can find the laws that are current to our state constitution, as well as the constitution of the city of Detroit and the rules and opportunities to be able to follow that. So if you would like to file a motion, you can have a motion date and time to be able to file that. I'm not going to dismiss them today though.
So why can't I get dismissed today?
Because these are ordinances that you are to follow within the city. There are rules that we follow as human beings in the United States of America, especially under the city of, you are a resident of the state of Michigan and the city of Detroit.
But under what contract? Under common law or?
It's not a contract. You know, these are not contracts. Okay. So these are just regular rules. So you listen, Mr. Williams, you can either handle these matters or they'll just go back into default and be in default, as well as they'll be under warrant status. Listen, I know you are trying to handle them, but you want them dismissed. They are rules that you have to follow as a citizen of the United States of America, more importantly, as the state of Michigan, and as someone who traveled, moved about in the city of Detroit. These are the rules that have been established for reasons. And sometimes their underlying reasons are reasons that we all can see and understand clearly. Sometimes the reasons are not reasons that we really understand, but these are the rules that have been set into place. We have jurisdiction because you are a body, a person, an entity, a being that is located within the confines of the state of Michigan as of right now, who has done stuff within the state of Michigan, in the city of Detroit. And that's why we have the opportunity to be able to do these things. All right. So
Well, first,
Attorney
I'm not
Griffin,
US.
all right. All right, I can't, Mr. Williams. I can't argue back and forth today with you. I've had an amazingly long docket this morning. So I told you, you can come back and we can have this discussion at 1:30, but I need to finish the rest of the people from this morning's docket before I continue to have these discussions. So I don't mind, we can do it at 1:30, but I got to finish my morning docket before we have all these philosophical discussions on why I have jurisdiction over you as a court. Attorney Harmon Griffin, off the record in that matter.
Yeah. So I was just letting Miss Mason, I sent you a chat message, but I believe we're ready, Judge.
I have not received a chat from you.
Oh, well, how about, do you see it now? It's okay. What's for Norman Wallace? Let me send it again, but I thought I sent it direct chat. Do you see that?
Oh, here it is.
You see the other ones?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, we're ready, Judge. And thank you, Attorney Mason.
All right. Did he come back in?
No, I can push him in the main session.
Okay. All right, Norman Wallace.
Yes.
All right, now calling the matter of the people versus, recalling the matter of the people versus Norman Eugene Wallace. This is ticket number SP 1500913. Count 2 is drive unregistered untitled motor vehicle. Count 3 is improper plates. Ticket number SP 150020211. This is one count drive unregistered or untitled motor vehicle. Count 2 is improper plates. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Yes, Judge. Herman Griffin appearing on behalf of the defendant. My P number is P77169. Mr. Wallace, please state your full name for the record.
Norman Eugene Wallace.
Judge, there's a, first of all, we're here for a show cause. My client's here for a show cause. We ask that the show cause be set aside. Arraignment purposes, my client waives formal reading, stands mute to the charges.
All right, so at this time, the court's going to enter a plea of not guilty on behalf of your client. How are we moving forward with this matter?
Judge, the Assistant Corporation Counsel has agreed to offer my client, if he pleads to 2 counts and 2 counts to be dismissed, so he'll be pleading to unregistered untitled motor vehicle. And I guess just 2 unregistered untitled motor vehicle charges, and the 2 improper plates will be dismissed.
All right, sir, you want to take advantage of that offer today?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
And did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters? You understand that, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, sir. I want to take your attention back to the date of June 2nd, September 19th of 2023, were you driving a Chevy vehicle in the area of Cass and Bagley in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And while you were driving that vehicle, was it unregistered with the Secretary of State's office at the time?
Yes.
Also, I want to draw your attention to the date of
Apologies, Your
August
Honor.
16th. Huh?
Apologies. I didn't hear. Could you repeat your question? I thought he answered different. Could you repeat your question to him, Judge?
Okay. And when you were driving in the area of Cass and Bagley, did you drive a vehicle that was unregistered with the Secretary of State's office at the time?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you,
And
Judge.
then on the date of, no problem, on the date of September 16th of 2023, were you driving in the area of Greenfield and Vern Streets in the city of Detroit, that same Chevy vehicle?
Yes.
And was it unregistered with the Secretary of State's office at that time as well?
Yes.
All right. Satisfied?
Satisfied, Judge.
Stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed?
So stipulated, Judge.
So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to drop 2 counts of drive unregistered untitled motor vehicle. The remaining counts will be dismissed. Sir, my fine is going to be $200 on one of the tickets. I'm going to waive the cost and fines on the other ticket. How long will that take you to pay? 30 or 60 days?
From today, 30 days.
Okay. So if I bring it, that brings us to about November 30th. Does that give you enough time, sir?
Yes, it does.
All right. Have that ticket paid by then, okay?
Where do I pay it? Downtown at 36th District?
Yep, at 36th District, or you can go online to 36districtcourt.org and pay it there as well, okay?
Oh, I can do it online?
Yep, you can do it online as well, sir.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's all right. All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, absolutely. You have a great rest of your day, okay?
I will. You too, Your Honor.
I will. Thank you very much.
And thank you.
Of course. Anytime, sir.
I'm trying to eliminate these anytime.
No, but sometimes it just happens. You know what I'm saying? And I'm very understanding of that, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
All right.
All right. Bye-bye. All right. Let me see. Who else? All right. What about did somebody speak to Daniel Reck?
I spoke with him, Judge.
Okay.
I just trying to get Miss Mason's attention.
Okay. Miss Mason? I'm trying to get. Miss Mason?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know if you were asking for me. Yes, I'm sorry.
Now I was just trying to see if I sent you another email and also chat about RAC.
What is this? Dismissal of documentation?
Yes.
Dismissal of documents? Okay,
Yes.
that's fine.
Okay, thank you. We're ready, Judge.
Daniel Reck?
Speaking.
All right. Can you turn on your camera for me, please? My arm hurts so bad.
It's not coming on.
What's it say on
I
your
think
phone?
something wrong with my service.
There we go. There's nothing wrong. You're just driving, so you don't want me to see you.
I promise you. Oh, is it
I
on?
can see you driving. Duh. I'm a smart individual.
Okay.
I went to school for 9 years after high school.
I
So I
promise
use my
you, I ain't lying
context
to you or
clues.
anything.
Go to the side, Mr. Rec. Just find a spot to pull over. It's gonna be a real quick transaction. I know you've been waiting all day long, so I get it. Okay.
Another thing, I can't even do that. I'm working for a car porter, so I have to follow these cars, and we don't even know where we're going. So if I stop, I'm gonna be lost.
All right. Now calling Mr. Griffin, I'm gonna let you speak on behalf of your client.
Yeah, I was
Now
gonna say, can I
calling the
waive his
matter of the
appearance?
people versus Daniel Reck. This is ticket SP 1500366. Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, expired plates. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Herman Griffin appearing on behalf of the defendant, P77169. Your Honor, I asked the court waive his appearance. He is on camera. He has identified himself.
All right. I'm gonna let you waive his appearance right now, even though he bold-faced lied to me that his phone couldn't start it when I saw that he said stop video. He didn't want to do it at this time, but too much is given, much is required. So do you have a resolution at this point in time?
Judge, I just want to be sure. You said there were 2 tickets, correct?
One of them may be in default. So did you only have that other ticket? Did you see his documents though?
I saw he sent me his proof of insurance, and I forwarded that to the prosecutor. However,
Okay.
Judge, I only saw, I believe, one charge on the docket.
Okay, so I'll just leave his expired plates in default. If this is just the one ticket, I'll have that dismissed at this time. It's because he never came, or he must have missed the court date. And so his expired plates ticket went into default.
Okay, but Judge, I'm just trying to make sure I look at it on the docket. Yes, Daniel Curtis Rack, show call for no insurance misdemeanor.
Yep. So his other ticket went into default when he missed his court date. So I'll just leave it in default if you only discuss the one ticket. You can pay it.
That is accurate. So and like I said, so we move that the court adopt the recommendation from the people to dismiss that matter, Judge.
All right. Being now that he has valid documentation for that ticket, I will dismiss it without prejudice. All right. Make sure you always keep everything valid, up to date in your vehicle at all time. Okay, sir?
Yes, is everything fine? Anything else I need to do?
Well, you don't have your expired plates, so did you renew your plates?
Yes, I renewed my plates, but I've been here all morning. I didn't know how long it's gonna be on the call, and I'm not gonna be at lunch until about 2 o'clock. I got all the proof that I need.
So why would you hop on a call this morning, knowing that you had to be there and not have all your proof with you?
Because they said I missed the first court date and I had a Zoom problem the first day. So I came, I got all my information. I'm not lying.
But you knew that you were going to be on this court date. So why would you not have all your documentation present? Just think about that, Mr. Rack. You can sign back in at 2 o'clock to show me the expired plates, and I'll take notice.
Everything. I was kind of confused what time everything started at.
All right.
But that's really it, though. I wasn't lying to you. I don't want you to put that
I
to the
didn't
court
say
like
it. Listen, it started. The camera started. I was able to get it started. That's fine. You good. I just always question why people, if they know they got court dates, don't bring all their documents and then tell me how they running around. And I'm all like, but you knew this morning because you signed on that you had a court hearing. So why not grab all your documentation in the morning so you make sure you have absolutely everything? Okay. All right.
Yes,
that concludes here and sign out at 2 o'clock.
All right.
Oh gosh, I just can't. Not today. All right, so sign on at 2 o'clock and show me your expired plates. All right, that concludes that hearing.
Gotcha.
All right, no problem. I don't know. Who had Marcos Welch? What were we doing with that case?
Judge, I believe he showed up at the wrong time. I talked to him.
He did.
He was supposed to be here at 1:30. I told him to come back.
He was. All right. All right, that's this morning's docket. Thank you all so very much.
And Judge, trying to sign in Samsung SMN9.
I see him trying to sign in. I don't know who that is.
Okay.
I told you, Mr. Williams, to come back at 1:30. My staff needs a break, and I need a break as well.
Can I come in, or I gotta do the video?
You can do video. You want to have an in-court? Listen, if you want to have an in-court discussion about all of this, I want written, filed motions for all of this. I'm not going to have a philosophy discussion about why we have jurisdiction over you. So you need to file motions, the appropriate motions with the court that go with each one of the things that you're talking about that you want to happen. I'm going to repeat, I'm not going to dismiss them because you think I don't have jurisdiction. I'm not.
But
you
Your
have to
Honor,
show me why we don't have jurisdiction over you.
but Your Honor, you're supposed to be an unbiased arbiter. We're supposed to be in
That's
between
right.
the prosecutor.
That's
The
right.
prosecutor need to explain how she got jurisdiction over me.
So you have, and their explanation comes when you file a motion. So
it.
you need to file a motion so that they can know what legal principles and arguments you're standing on so that they can properly respond to it. If you just say that you don't have jurisdiction, I'm going to tell them that as an officer of the court, we take judicial notice that if you were in the city of Detroit operating or doing any of these things, that's why they drew the ticket on you. But if there's a jurisdictional issue, you have to state a legal reasoning why and give the prosecutor's office time to respond to your legal factual basis and reasoning as to why that happens. So I'm more than welcome. I'll set a hearing date to give you motion times to be able to do that, but you have to file a written motion as to why you believe legally they don't have jurisdiction over you.
But ain't that state duty? That's the reason why I'm here.
Duty of it. So I'm telling you, I take judicial notice that the ticket was written in the city of Detroit. So they have a legal reason and basis for giving you the ticket. You hear that? That's the first thing. So I'm already stating as an officer of the court that by receiving these tickets, they have a legal reason and jurisdiction over you. Right? But if you believe they don't.
If you run my name, you will see that I surrendered my state ID and I have a passport, right? I have no contracts with the Secretary of State whatsoever. So
you just have them with the United States of America, which is an even higher jurisdiction than us.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Right. So the SOS, I don't have no contracts with them. And if you run it,
just because you don't avail yourself of the formal process doesn't mean that you cannot be held to the standards and rules of the Secretary of State's office. That's not how this works. So you don't sever ties. That's not how it works. If you avail yourself to the rules, if you allow yourself to get into a vehicle and drive on the streets in the state of Michigan, in the city of Detroit, you have now automatically availed yourself to the laws, to the civil infractions, to the misdemeanors which lie within this state and the city bounds.
That's not what the Constitution says. And you took an oath.
I did. Right? I took lots of oaths too, just so you know. Mm-hmm. I done took all kinds of oaths to be an attorney, to be a judge, to be when I graduated from college, I'm sure I took some oaths. I've taken oaths. And that's why I can say with a straight face and a clear conscience that I am following the rules of the state of Michigan and the city of Detroit when I say that they have the ability and the right to write tickets to people who travel, go upon the city streets of the city of Detroit, the state of Michigan, and to issue tickets to individuals. We deputize those individuals on the street. Now, whether or not it's true, that's another type of hearing. Whether or not these allegations are that have been alleged are true, that's not the hearing that I'm deciding today. Unless you want to take some type of offer. The only thing I'm deciding today is whether or not you want to move forward with some type of plea, or whether or not you want to move forward with a trial, or whether or not you want to move forward in that type of capacity and way. So, and you said that you don't believe that we have jurisdiction or that these tickets are not. So I'm telling you, if you don't believe it's jurisdiction, you have to file a written legal document that says why you don't believe that they have jurisdiction. And so that they can respond to it legally, like on a legal basis.
I'll do that.
Okay, so how much time do you need, Mr. Williams, to have the hearing? Because what they do is you'll submit your written stuff. They'll get time to be able to respond, and then you'll have a copy of that so that you can make sure that you can understand what's going on. So how much time do you need?
Give me to January.
Okay. So we'll come back on January 30th. That gives you 90 days. I need the motion filed before then, though. So I need the motion filed by January. On the record, recalling the matter of the people versus Timothy Williams and all his matters Can I have your name for the record, sir?
Timothy Williams.
All right. And then, City, I'll make sure that also the attorney that's typically assigned knows this as well. I'll set it that it be, I'm trying to find the calendar for January, sorry. I don't know if it's on there. Okay, all right. So I'm gonna have a hearing in this matter. Let's do it on a Thursday. So let's do it February 1st, because I'm gonna need time. February 1st, 2024 is gonna be the actual hearing date though, but I'm gonna have you submit your motion no later than January the 12th. And then there needs to be a response from the people by January 26th. And we'll have the motion hearing on February the 1st.
Okay, Your Honor, I'm sorry. I was in another courtroom. This is the prosecutor, Dia Chiku Mason. So we're doing on Mr. Williams, Timothy Williams.
So he wants to file a motion. I told him if he wants to file a motion, it needs to be filed no later than January 12th. The people have the response needs to be by January 26th. And the hearing will be February 1st.
Very good, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. All right, there's nothing further. That concludes this hearing for today.
Your Honor, am I able to come in or is it gonna be
Are
Zoom?
you what?
Am I able to come in on this?
You can physically come in if you want to. You want to have it in person?
Yep.
Okay, in person on February the 1st, 2024, okay?
Yep.
All right. All right, that concludes this hearing. Bond will continue at $0 personal.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day. Yeah, you can. All right.
Thank you, Judge. You all have a great day.
You too. Thank you.